Back over here at the hay shed, or what hopefully one day is the hay shed. This project's taken forever, mainly because we had to take the white to the doctor's, and that used up some of the funds that were going to go to the hay shed. So anyways, I'm going to start working on this again now that it's winter and I just got the cow chores to deal with. So I went to fire up the air compressor to build up some air, and the head won't spin over, so I took the discharge pipe off that goes over to the tank, pulled these big long bolts out of here, just taking apart the head. I checked the valve in there, it's flapping both ways. There's the piston, it seems to draw up and down, spinning the flywheel. Everything inside the crank looked good. There's the crank. There's oil inside, the bearing's free. The back of the piston, connecting rod looks good. Tilts back and forth, so the bearing's good there. So I'm not too sure. I took the discharge or the intake out, and there's a valve down here. It moves freely, so I'm wondering if it's quite honestly just this filter has gotten wet and gotten enough ice in there to stop the suction, and that deadheads the compressor because the belt just slips. So I'm going to put it all back together and fire it up, and hopefully it spins over. Forgot to mention, this is a model 49-1 Macleods high capacity air compressor. So the motor was changed by a prior owner, and he's put it up to 1 horsepower, and when I got it I wired it for 240. It was wired for 110. So I have the twin to this in orange that I use in the garage. This one I just lug around the field. I bought it used for 25 bucks or something. So this one gets tossed around and everything. It takes a while to pump up even with 1 horsepower because it's only got 1 head piston. The other one has a dual piston. So I don't know if it's a 49, but it's a -2. So anyways, plug this into 240 and see if it works. Okay, it seems to be working. And we've got some air pressure. You can feel it. Not much, because it's just a single stroke of the piston. So I'll put the discharge pipe back on, and maybe our problem is in the valve. Okay, we're pumping air. So there's the valve. I kept the filter out. Unfortunately, the phone doesn't want to work properly. But anyways, the little valve, reed valve I think, it's going up and down. So there's the pressure gauge. So it looks like problem solved. We were either deadheading on the filter here, or I put it out in the sun. There could have been ice in the piston and it was unable to reach top dead center because it would spin over slightly by hand, but as soon as you plugged it in it would deadhead and the belt would slip. So anyways, problem solved. Hopefully I can get going on the hay shed.